Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Young and the Restless. Brooks Prentice, the man behind Dumas. Blast from high and our past. Young and the Restless sees this mystery man, Aristotle Dumas, about to arrive in town, and there's a lot of speculation about who he might be. And one thing we've heard recently is that it could be a blast from the past, and the name Brooks Prentice has come up. We're going to talk about whether Billy Flynn's new character is Dumas, whose real identity could be Brooks Prentice. Who is Aristotle Dumas? Unveiling the mystery billionaire on Young and the Restless. Alright, so we got this character, Dumas. Everybody's talking about this billionaire and a power player in the business world, but nobody's ever met him. They don't know much about him. Victor Newman, Eric Braden, is his longtime rival. And Damian Kane, Jermaine Rivers, hasn't even met him, even though he's worked for him a couple of years. But what if this mystery man is somebody familiar yet unexpected? Now, we've seen a bunch of different suggestions. I'm always interested in seeing what people think is going on. And on Soap social media, when it comes to who is Dumas, I've seen people saying it's Victor. No, that doesn't make any sense. He is genuinely irritated by the guy. So that's just not going to be what it is. I've also seen people suggesting it's Devin Hamilton, Brighton James, which also makes no sense. Why would he? This Dumas thing has been going on for years, so you got to think about that, you know. And because we know from Damian, it's been at least several years that he's been involved with him. So it would be random and illogical if it were Devin or Victor. Is Kane Ashby or Tucker McCall actually Aristotle Dumas? I've also seen some fans wondering if it could be Kane Ashby. By the way, Daniel Goddard has just started a new role over on General Hospital, and he's doing great in the part. By the way, aside from that little wrinkle, Kane would be an intriguing choice, and we've talked before here that Tucker McCall, Trevor Street John, actually fits the bill because of his ties to the Winters and the Abbotts and dislike of Victor. However, there's no sign that Trevor Street John is returning or that the role is coming back. And I really did like Trevor Street John, but I don't think it's him either. But it still could be a blast from the past, just not somebody so obvious as in somebody from way back. Young and the Restless spoilers. Could Aristotle Dumas be a legacy character? And so one of the things I've seen people talking about, and I decided to look into, and I find very intriguing, is that Dumas might be tied back to Genoa City's original legacy families. So the names Brooks and Prentice right there tells you where we're going. Longtime Y&R fans may remember like OG Stuart Brooks, and he had 4 daughters. One of them was Laura Lee Brooks, who was called Lori, and she married Lance Prentice. So, Lance was upset. There was something going on, there was a reason for it. But he cheated on his wife, Lori, with her sister Leslie Brooks, who got pregnant, and she gave birth to a baby boy that was named Brooks Prentice. Young and the Restless history and soap crossovers. And by the way, the character of Lori Brooks, whose real name is Laura Lee, was actually named after Young and the Restless creator William Bell's daughter, Laura Lee Bell, who of course plays Christine Williams on Y&R. So Lance Prentice was played by John McCook, who now plays Eric Forrester over on Bold and the Beautiful.